Hey everyone. So here's the thing. 2026 is absolutely wild for productivity gadgets. Whether you're a creator grinding on deadlines, working remotely from your home office, or just someone who wants their desk to actually work for you instead of against you, this list is going to blow your mind. I'm talking holographic displays, AI-powered mice, modular smart bars, and chargers that can juice up your entire setup in one plug. And the best part? All of these are available in the US, UK, Europe, so if you're ready to upgrade your workspace and actually ship more work without burning out, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and leave a comment telling me which workspace gadget are you using right now and what problems are you facing with it. All right. Let's jump into these 18 coolest gadgets right now. Number 18, Mini Touch Screen Monitor. Starting us off with something simple but huge for multitasking is a mini touch screen monitor. Think of this as your personal second screen without the ugly cable spaghetti. It's portable, USB-C powered, and you can slap it right next to your main display. Need to check your calendar, monitor stock prices, or keep Discord open while you focus on your main work? Boom. There it is. Touch-enabled too, so you're not constantly reaching for the mouse. You can grab this on Amazon for around $50 to $80, and it ships everywhere from the US to Germany. Honestly, this one's a no-brainer if you're focusing on workflow speed. The screen quality is decent for the price, usually around 1080p resolution, and the response time is good enough for most productivity tasks. What I love about these mini monitors is how they solve the problem without forcing you to invest in a full-sized second display. They're perfect for students, remote workers, or anyone with limited desk space who still needs that extra screen real estate. Number 17, UltraBar X Smart Hub. Now we're getting into the real future stuff. The UltraBar X is this modular desktop smart hub with a touchscreen and all these magnetic modules you can snap on. What I love about this is the customization. You've got Core Bar for the display, SenseCube for sensors, and it runs on LineOS so you can create custom macros, like dimming your lights, controlling your smart home, or triggering shortcuts in Photoshop with one tap. It's currently on Kickstarter early bird pricing around $249 to $289, and while it's shipping from the US first, they've got EU distribution planned for 2026. This is the kind of gadget that makes your desk feel like a command center. The interface is surprisingly intuitive, and the ability to add or remove modules means you're only paying for what you actually need. If you're into smart home integration or you want physical controls for your digital workspace, this modular approach is genuinely innovative. Number 16, Holoneo Hologram Display. Okay, this one sounds like sci-fi, but it's actually real. Holoneo is a next-gen air imaging display that projects floating holograms right above your desk. We're talking weather forecasts, photo cubes, song lyrics, anything really. It's got OpenAI integration, so it's not just a pretty display. It's actually smart. Picture this. You're working, and instead of switching windows to check the time or your notifications, they just float there in mid-air. It's like Iron Man's Jarvis, but for your desk. Early bird funding on Kickstarter got it to $99, and shipping's happening in 2026 for US backers, with Europe following. This is the most futuristic gadget on the list, hands down. The technology uses a special optical system that creates visible images suspended in air without needing any special glasses or headsets. While it's not going to replace your main monitor anytime soon, it's an incredible supplementary display for ambient information you want visible at a glance. Number 15, Vobot 7 in 1 USB-C docking station. All right, let's talk cables. If your desk looks like a spiderweb of cords, the Vobot 7-in-1 dock is going to feel like therapy. It's a USB-C hub with a built-in screen. Yeah, you heard that right. You get HDMI, Ethernet, 90W power delivery, and this LED strip that shows you Pomodoro timers, stock tickers, and weather without needing another display. It's 4K at 60H too. Amazon's got it for around $50 to $70, and it works great for creators or anyone juggling multiple devices. It literally cuts the clutter and gives you instant access to the info you actually care about. The screen integration is what sets this apart from standard docking stations. Instead of checking your phone or opening another window to see the time or your next task, it's right there on the hub itself. For people running multiple monitors and devices, this becomes the central nervous system of your entire setup. Number 14. Meet Pixie 4K Webcam. Virtual meetings are still a thing in 2026, and nobody wants to look like they're broadcasting from a grainy cave. The Meet Pixie is a 4K webcam that comes with its own tripod, so you're not stuck with that cheap laptop camera look. High-resolution, noise-canceling mic built in, and it actually makes you look professional. Whether you're on Zoom calls with clients or streaming your workflow, this thing puts your video quality on another level. Around $50 on Amazon US and EU, simple plug-and-play setup. For the price, it's a solid upgrade. The image sensor handles low-light situations way better than built-in laptop cameras. And the autofocus keeps you sharp even when you're moving around. The included tripod is surprisingly stable, and you can mount it on top of your monitor or position it at any angle you need. For remote workers, freelancers, or content creators who need to look their best on camera without spending hundreds on professional gear, this hits the sweet spot. Number 13. CheerDot's 2-mouse transformer. This one made me do a double take. The CheerDots 2 is a wireless AI mouse that transforms, literally. It splits into a detachable air mouse, a touchpad, and even has ChatGPT integration for transcription and summaries. You can hold it like a traditional mouse, use it as a remote, or even do voice commands without touching your keyboard. It's USB rechargeable, weighs only 70 grams, and the ergonomics are actually comfortable for long sessions. Pricing's around $99 on Amazon and their direct site, available shipping to US and EU. If you're into AI workflows or want hands-free control, this is genuinely game-changing. The voice integration means you can dictate emails, get text summaries, or control your computer without typing. The transforming design isn't just a gimmick, it solves real problems for people who switch between desk work and presentations, or who need different input methods throughout their day. Number 12. Creator Micro 2. For all you creators grinding on podcasts, scripts, or voiceovers, the Creator Micro 2 is a compact mic designed specifically for on-the-go recording. It's portable, high-clarity audio, and it integrates with Framer for creators who need quick voice notes. I've seen people use this for field recordings, quick concept captures, and even streaming audio. Pricing's around $100 from WorkLouder's site, available in the US and Europe. If audio quality matters to your workflow, this one pays for itself after 2 projects. The frequency response is surprisingly flat for such a small mic, and the noise rejection handles typical office environments without picking up every keyboard click or air conditioner hum. For podcasters, YouTubers, or anyone recording voice content regularly, having a portable solution that doesn't compromise quality is crucial. Number 11. Anker VK01 Volume Knob. Here's a simple one that feels luxurious. The Anker VK01 is a wireless desktop volume and brightness control knob. You twist it, and your volume goes up or down. You press it, and it's a mute toggle. It's Bluetooth and 2.4G wireless, RGB lighting, and you can customize macros so one twist launches Spotify or one press dims your monitor. It's plug and play for Mac and Windows, and it looks clean on any desk. Group buy pricing starts around $25, hitting $50 for regular retail. You can grab it from drop.com or clickclack.io, shipping to US and Europe. For $25, it's one of the best subtle upgrades you can make. There's something satisfying about having physical control over volume instead of fumbling for keyboard shortcuts or on screen sliders. The build quality feels premium, with smooth rotation and tactile feedback that makes every adjustment feel intentional. Number 10. Orico USB 3.0 Hub. All right, keeping it real, sometimes you just need more ports. The Orico USB 3.0 Hub gives you multi-port expansion without the lag. High-speed data transfer, compact design, and it handles everything from external drives to your keyboard and mouse. Amazon's got it for around $20. It's not flashy, but it solves that I need just one more USB port problem instantly. Works US, UK, EU, no issues. The transfer speeds are genuinely fast enough for large file movements, and the build is solid enough that you're not worried about it breaking after a month. Sometimes the best gadgets are the ones that simply work without demanding attention. Number 9. LX Power Console / NK4 Mechanical Keyboard. This is the LX Power Console, which doubles as a mechanical keyboard with customizable keys and power control. It's got NK4 switches, so the typing feel is responsive without being annoyingly loud. You can program macros for productivity shortcuts, gaming, or content creation. The build quality is solid, and it's not that cheap plastic feel you get with budget boards. Pricing around $100, available through KeyBmonkey and similar sites in the US and EU. If you type a lot, writer, coder, streamer, this desk staple is worth the investment. Mechanical keyboards have become essential for anyone spending hours at their desk because the tactile feedback reduces typing fatigue and increases accuracy. The customization means you can set up shortcuts that save you hundreds of clicks per day. Number 8. Atala 7-port USB 3.0 Hub. If the Orico was for 2 to 3 devices, the Atala is for when you've got everything. 7 ports, fast charging included, and it actually handles multiple high-power devices without throttling. Great for people with external SSDs, drawing tablets, phones, and laptops all plugged in at once. Around $30 on Amazon, ships US and EU. Sometimes you just need to stop swapping USB drives like it's 2012. This fixes that. The power delivery is smart enough to prioritize devices that need more juice, and the spacing between ports means you're not playing Tetris trying to fit chunky USB drives next to each other. Number 7. Bluent Soundblade Soundbar. Okay, audio-wise, this thing slaps. The Bluent Soundblade is an under-monitor soundbar with 120 WRMS power, 2.1 channel setup, Bluetooth 5.3, and USB-C input. You're getting immersive audio for videos, calls, gaming, and music, all from this slim bar that fits right under your monitor. No more tinny laptop speakers. And the best part? It's on sale for around $150. Regular price $199. Best Buy and Amazon US carry it, with EU equivalents available. If your audio setup still sounds like it's coming through a cereal box, this is an instant upgrade. The bass response is surprisingly deep for something this compact, and the Bluetooth connection is stable enough for wireless music streaming without lag or dropouts. For Workspace audio, this eliminates the need for bulky desktop speakers while still delivering quality sound. Number 6. Busy Bar. Let's talk about something that might seem small but solves a huge problem: distractions. The busy bar is an LED status light that you put on your desk to signal to roommates, family, or coworkers that you're in deep focus mode. It's got a pixel display showing timers like Pomodoro, Wi-Fi integration, and works with Matter smart home systems. If someone sees the red light, they know not to bug you. It basically blocks interruptions for you. Pre-order pricing starts at $129, going up to $219 at retail. Available through busy.bar for US and EU. For anyone working from home with people around, this is life-changing. The psychological impact of having a physical barrier to interruptions can't be overstated. It creates clear boundaries without you having to constantly explain that you're working. Number 5. Zensalab's Quick Keys Remote. For creatives using Adobe Creative Suite, DaVinci Resolve, or Blender, this one's for you. The Zensalab's Quick Keys is a wireless shortcut remote with 40-plus keys and an OLED display. You can map custom shortcuts for every app you use. Need to cut, copy, paste, or toggle layers without reaching for the keyboard? One tap. It's Bluetooth, lasts 53 hours on a charge, and the build quality is premium. Around $150 from their official store, ships to US and EU. If you're a content creator or designer, this will speed up your workflow like you can't believe. The time saved by having physical buttons for your most used commands adds up to hours over the course of a project. The OLED display shows you exactly what each button does in your current application, so there's no memorization required. Number 4. Limetta 200W GAN Charger. Here's the thing about 2026, we've all got at least 3 devices that need charging. Phone, laptop, tablet, headphones, somewhere around 6 cables. The Limetta 200W GAN charger fixes this. It's a multi-port charger that can simultaneously juice up your laptop and multiple devices at full speed. GAN tech means it's compact, doesn't overheat, and handles high power without the brick size from back in the day. Amazon's got it for around $50. It's US/EU plug configs, so whatever region you're in, you're covered. One charger. Everything charged. Problem solved. The efficiency of gallium nitride technology means less energy waste and more power in a smaller package. For anyone tired of carrying multiple chargers or dealing with outlet overcrowding, this consolidates your entire charging ecosystem into one device. Number 3. Logitech MX Creative Console. Logitech's MX Creative Console is a custom dial plus stand combo built for creators doing video or photo editing. Think rotary dials that control brightness, brush size, timeline scrubbing, and app-specific shortcuts. It's not generic. It's designed for creative workflows. You're not clicking through menus anymore. You're twisting and tapping through your editing process. Around $200 on Amazon US/EU. If you're a creative pro, this is your new best friend. The tactile feedback of rotating a dial to scrub through footage or adjust parameters feels more natural than keyboard shortcuts or mouse movements. It's designed to integrate seamlessly with Adobe apps, Final Cut, and other professional creative software. Number 2. Console stand. Simple, sturdy, adjustable. The console stand holds your Logitech MX Creative Console or any similar peripheral at the perfect angle so your wrists don't hate you after 6 hours. Around $30 on Amazon, US and EU models available. It's not exciting, but ergonomics are huge for long-term comfort. Your wrists will thank you. Proper positioning prevents repetitive strain injuries and keeps you comfortable during marathon editing sessions. Sometimes the least glamorous upgrades make the biggest difference in your daily work experience. Number 1. Phone stand. And rounding out the list, the phone stand. Yes, It's that basic. But when you're doing hands-free calls, recording yourself, or just need your phone visible while you work, it's one of those things you didn't realize you needed until you had it. Adjustable height, stable base, around $20 on Amazon. US, EU, UK, you name it, it's there. Sometimes the simplest tools are the ones you use the most. Having your phone at eye level reduces neck strain, and being able to position it exactly where you need it for reference or monitoring notifications without picking it up constantly is a small efficiency gain that compounds throughout your day. So there you have it, 18 gadgets that are legitimately going to upgrade your workspace in 2026. Some of these are practical like the hubs and chargers, some are futuristic like the hologram display and AI mouse, and some are just smart additions like the busy bar and volume knob. If you're building a setup from scratch or just optimizing what you've got, pick 2 or 3 from this list and start there. You don't need to buy everything at once. I'd recommend starting with a docking station, a volume knob, and a phone stand if you're on a budget. Those 3 alone make a huge difference. All of these are available on Amazon, Kickstarter, or the official product sites, shipping to the US, UK, Europe. Drop a comment if you're grabbing any of these. I'd love to know which one you're most hyped for. And if you made it this far and haven't subscribed yet, do that so you don't miss my next deep dive. Hit that like button, share this with someone building their dream workspace, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay productive and keep building. Peace.